What's good, everybody, man? It is your boy Solid back with another reaction. And today, man, we got Kobe Bryant and Ray Allen's beef. Now, I've been checking out this beef series. I think this will be our second video. I checked out Larry Bird and Lambeer the other day, and it was so amazing. I decided I was going to finish the series. I wanted to find out every beef in NBA history, and I wanted to find out what was going on. So today we got Kobe Bryant and Ray Allen. It was short, but it haunted Kobe for years. Now, if you know Kobe Bryant as a person or even as a player, you know when you do stuff to Kobe, he holds that. Look at the way him and Shaq handled everything. He didn't talk to Shaq for years after that whole split up. He was like, like, you get what I'm saying? Michael Jordan tells him you can wear the shoes, but they never gonna fit. And you get what I'm saying? And then Kobe is haunted by that until beating Michael Jordan. What was it, like 7 weeks after that whole incident? We've seen Kobe Bryant just be a killer. That's who he is. So I know when it said it haunted Kobe for years, it's gonna haunt Kobe for years. But man, if y'all guys are new to this channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button while y'all down there, man. But let's get into this one and see what's going on, because I'm really looking forward to this one.
It's easy to forget now, but Kobe Bryant and the Lakers kinda sucked for a few years.
Yep.
We now know Kobe as a legend and as a career Laker, but his legacy and his commitment to the franchise were genuinely fraught for a few years there. And one man saw it all coming. Ray Allen predicted that bad era in Lakers history with unbelievable accuracy. And his prophecy made Kobe mad.
Okay,
The
beef
careers
history.
of Ray Allen and Kobe Bryant were intertwined from the beginning. In the 1996 NBA draft, Allen went 5th and Bryant went 13th. Both immediately got traded. Allen was a 21-year-old college All-American, and Bryant was an 18-year-old high school kid, but they were about the same size, played the same position, and had pretty comparable games. That year, they faced off in the rookie game at All-Star Weekend, and both made the All-Rookie second team. They both participated in the 1997 dunk contest, although Kobe's performance was a hell of a lot better than Ray's.
Missed his third dunk.
Allen got cast as Jesus Shuttlesworth in Spike Lee's He Got Game, but
Yes,
only
sir.
because Kobe passed on the role. Kobe
Damn.
didn't even go see the movie. Allen was the more productive player early on, mostly because Kobe was super young and coming off the bench for a good team. By 2000, Allen had grown into a regular All-Star, but Kobe was blossoming into the co-star of a perennial champion. Though perceived by many as Shaq's sidekick, Kobe was truly an elite player. And while Kobe collected rings, Allen's own contender fell short, then fell apart. The Milwaukee Bucks, with Glenn Robinson and Sam Cassell by Ray's side, reached their zenith in the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals. Allen balled the out in that series, but the Bucks fell to Philadelphia in 7 games, squandering
The
an
Sixers were
opportunity to
cold,
face
man.
Kobe's Lakers
It's
in the NBA
surprised he
Finals.
didn't win no
That
rings,
Eastern
man.
Conference Final featured notoriously lopsided officiating, and both Allen and coach George Karl were fined heavily for alleging a league conspiracy to get Allen Iverson and the Sixers into the finals instead of them. And that would be the end for Milwaukee's Big Three, as Robinson was traded after feuding with Karl,
To
and
Dallas.
Allen was traded after
Was it Dallas?
feuding with Karl. Kind of seems like you're the common
I think he
thread
got
here,
traded to
George.
Dallas, if I'm not
Anyway,
mistaken.
Allen ended up in Seattle with the Sonics. And a year later, Kobe ended up without Shaq or Phil Jackson or these guys. This was all so weird.
Dang, bro,
And
that
this
was
brings us to
that was a great year. Oh my God, when I think about that, Gary Hester. Oh my God, that was a great year, man.
October 2004. Beef time!
Okay.
It's important to understand where Kobe's head was in October of '04. His sexual assault case had been dismissed, but the details of it were all becoming public. Phil was off promoting a book that addressed Kobe's trial, detailed the animosity between Kobe and Shaq, and called Kobe uncoachable. And within the basketball realm, Kobe was preparing to embark on his first season as the undisputed star of the Lakers, with a new coach, new teammates, and plenty of people doubting him. October 12th, 2004 was Kobe's first organized basketball in these conditions. The Lakers faced Ray and the Sonics in an exhibition in Anaheim. LA lost, but Kobe was on his game, and he was feisty. He talked trash with Allen, he reportedly hit Allen with an elbow in the jaw during play, and he absolutely smashed this layup attempt.
Wow, give me this, boy. Don't come on.
That game must have put Ray in a bad mood, because a couple days later, when asked about Kobe, the usually reserved Allen got very talkative. He issued a prophecy about Kobe's post-Shaq career. Ray said, he's going to be very selfish. He said, Kobe needs 2.5 good players to be a legitimate playoff contender or win a championship. He didn't see much camaraderie going on out there with his teammates. And he warned that if Kobe didn't realize that, then in about a year or two, he'll say, trade me. Kobe's initial response was basically, I'll see you on the court. But those comments stuck in his craw. days before another Lakers Sonics exhibition game on October 25th, Kobe reportedly called Allen's cell phone and left him a voicemail saying, "I'm gonna bust your ass." And when asked to confirm that he'd made that call,
Hello? Yeah. Hello? Oh, man, he put me in the voicemail. Yeah, man, I was calling to let you know when you get to the court, lace him up. It's going to be a long night.
Kobe just said, "Don't even put me and that dude in the same breath."
What did
Remember,
you say?
this was the build-up to a preseason game. That didn't even count. And befitting a preseason game, Allen sat. His back was sore. Kobe seethed. He parked himself in front of Seattle's bench and hectored Allen throughout the game, annoyed that they'd missed an opportunity to battle it out on the court. Their next regular season meeting came in December. Ray downplayed the feud and blamed it mostly on Kobe, who focused on how Allen's prediction insulted his Lakers teammates.
Yeah.
The Lakers maybe should have focused more on Rashard Lewis, who dropped 37 points in a dominant Seattle victory. And the beef kind of fizzled. When the two players shared a locker room as Western Conference All-Star teammates, Kobe said the feud was over. He had other enemies to worry about anyway. And Allen had clearly put it all behind him since he sounded pretty enthusiastic about the possibility of signing with the Lakers in the offseason. Kobe did kinda eventually follow through on his promise to bust Allen's ass in April of 2005 when he hit 7 threes in Seattle, including a buzzer beater right in Ray's face.
Kobe banks on a three-point shot.
But Kobe had
He
bigger
be
problems.
cooking.
Remember, Allen's initial comments weren't an immediate attack. Ray just made a prediction. Kind of a concern trolley prediction, but a prediction. Maybe Kobe got so mad at the time because he suspected Allen might be right. Because, friends, Allen was right. He was eerily right. Over the next few years, his words would begin to read like a curse. For the first time in his career,
need some help or
Kobe's
trade
Lakers
me.
fell out of contention for the 2005 playoffs. So Kobe took matters into his own hands. In the 2006 and 2007 seasons, he attempted more shots than any two of his teammates combined.
Dang.
He scored 81 points in a game where the Lakers really needed him to. This was not a good arrangement, and it all came to a head in a first-round playoff series against the Suns. You may remember it as the series in which Raja Bell gave Kobe a forearm to the throat.
Bro, yeah, I'd have fought that nigga. Yo, I'd have been mad. I'd have been like,
Lakers
you have
fans
to see
remember
me.
it as the series in which Kobe tried to prove a point by attempting just 3 shots in the second half of Game 7, which LA lost by 31 points.
Kobe's taken 3 shots this entire half.
So yeah, among fans and media, Kobe developed a reputation for being kinda selfish.
How
Just
is
like
that?
Ray said. Kobe's Nike ad.
Look, that's not selfish. Selfish is, look, man, I'm going to carry the team, and I mean, that's just what it is. But if he's trying to prove a point and he goes, look, man, I need help. You see what I'm saying? I need help. And I'm going to prove it to y'all. I'm going to take three shots, and I'm going to let the rest of the team do this so you can tell that I need some help out here. Like, great players, I'm not going to say every great player don't need help. LeBron needs help. Mike needed help. Kobe needed help. Larry's team was already there, so we can't even say Magic needed help. You get what I'm saying? So it's not bad to have teammates that are at least useful. You get what I'm saying? If you can carry a team that is completely garbage and win a championship, then I applaud it. And I don't want to hear no LeBron. No, he didn't. Them some killers over there. Don't play them boys like they weak. You heard what I said. But man, it is what it is. I don't feel like he was being selfish. I've never in my life thought Kobe Bryant was a selfish player. I've always just figured he did what he needed to do to help the franchise win. I feel like if anybody was really, truly about their franchise, if we're talking about any player that's been truly, truly just to their franchise, didn't care about, the stuff, it was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was one of those players that just hung to his team. He didn't care about who came and gone. He just wanted the Lakers to look like a team. He wanted the Lakers to be perfect. He wanted that. So, I mean, you can't be mad at him, and that's just how I've always viewed it, man.
Dad steered into the hate.
Hate that. Hate it with all your heart.
Of course, Kobe would just tell you his teammates were very bad, which, yeah, remember the Allen quote about camaraderie?
We didn't have much of a relationship or a friendship, but who did at that time with Mr. KB.
And after another first-round exit at the hands of the Suns in 2007, Kobe demanded a trade, just like Ray predicted. Kobe immediately withdrew the trade demand, but that counts. That still counts as fulfilling the prophecy. And we are not done with the prophecy. By 2008, the Lakers had improved a lot in Phil Jackson's second stint. Kobe didn't have to break scoring records for LA to win.
What a delivery by
Oh.
Kobe Bryant.
And in February, they added Pau Gasol, a legitimate second star to take some weight off Kobe's shoulders. LA fully regained contending form and
Yup.
made it all the way back to the finals against the Celtics, who now employed Ray Allen. But Kobe insisted he and Ray had made up. Anyway, Ray was now a clear co-star, a third option behind Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, and it was going great. The
I
Celtics
don't
were
think
more
that-
than LA could handle. Allen dropped 7 3-pointers in a blowout championship-clinching Game 6 win.
Ray Allen, wide open three. Bang!
But we are not done with Ray's prophecy. No, madam. The Lakers made it all the way back to the finals in 2009, and this time they won, defeating the Orlando Magic. Kobe was, of course, the leader of that 08-09 team, but Gasol was an all-star as well. Lamar Odom was a very productive sixth man, and Andrew Bynum had his best season to date, though he
yeah.
missed over 30 games because of a knee injury. In other words, it would only be slightly reaching to say Kobe needed precisely 2.5 good players to win a championship, just like Ray said. And if that didn't break the curse, then the next championship against Ray Allen and the Celtics did. Despite Allen's 8 3-pointers in Game 2, the Lakers beat Boston in 7 games to win the 2010 NBA championship.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
a ring at Ray's expense had to feel good, but there's scant evidence that Kobe still had any hard feelings for the speaker of the prophecy. It was more of a respectful rivalry by then. When Ray broke Reggie Miller's career 3-point record in 2011, he did so with a tiny bit of help from Kobe's weak closeout. Kobe professed his admiration for Ray after that game,
So congratulations. I mean, it's mutual respect kind of thing because we came in this league together.
That's
and Ray
good.
returned the favor when Kobe retired. Kobe even finally got around to watching He Got Game in 2013, although I'm realizing now that he never said if he liked it or not. But yeah, any animosity between these two NBA legends is a thing of the past. The actual meat of this beef only existed for a matter of weeks after Ray Allen's prophecy. But the aftermath of the prophecy, the way those words haunted the next 5 years of Kobe's career, remind us that the aroma of beef can stick with you for a while.
Yes, sir. All right, man. That was a great video, man. I did enjoy that. I think it's true. I mean, Ray Allen has always been a very gifted player. And he's always been right on a lot of his predictions. Like, let's go back and look when he talks about Michael Jordan and LeBron. He's like, yeah, LeBron James will win some more rings, but it's not going to be adamant to what Mike did. And that's exactly what it was. LeBron James won 2 more rings, but it just isn't adamant to what Mike did. So I really do enjoy this video, man. If y'all want me to keep checking out these beef, make sure y'all hit that like button down there, man. And if y'all new to the channel and y'all did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe. I will see y'all in the next beef video. Solid is out. Peace.